Here's another what's a bag. What kind of bags do you need when you go snorkeling or you go scuba diving? Man, there's all kinds of bags to choose from and you're going to need more than one. So let's start out over here. You have things like a tech bag. This is a great bag. It's neoprene. It'll hold a mask or it'll hold all your little tools and fluids and defog and all that kind of stuff like that. Okay? There's another tech bag. It's a little bit more detailed. It's going to have more places to put things. Large compartment on the inside. You can actually hang this one up if you want in your, in the closet or something. It's got a lot of space inside. Carry all your gear. Now, the next bag that's really common that you really do need on a trip, snorkeling or scuba diving, is a dry bag. Hey, we have the handy dandy Leviathan scuba dry bag. Perfect size for your t-shirts, your towels, your hats, some paperwork, keys, room key, things like that. Right? But there's lots to choose from out there, right? These little tiny Akonas, they just weigh nothing. The material's very thin, almost like parachute material, but I promise you, it's waterproof. I had to prove that to one of my employees because they didn't believe this material so lightweight would keep anything dry. I filled it with tissue paper, tightened the top, submerged it completely underwater to prove it to them. Worked great. A couple of different sizes, but they're great. This is the package that it fits in, so they're tiny. You head up into the dry bags that are a little bit more sturdy, a little bigger. I love those because you're always going to bring more stuff you want to keep dry than you really think you need. But if you only need this much space, you just roll it down from the top. It's that big. The same bag can be this big. You can bring anything you want that you need to, and they have all different kind of sizes. So if you're going to go down the river or have to float your gear to the beach or something like that, you can even go bigger. Okay, now, none of those are to hold your scuba gear or snorkeling gear. What are you going to need for that? Well, the next size is a snorkel bag, right? That's going to drop the sand out. It's going to allow your gear to dry just a little bit, and it's it's kind of handy for snorkel gear. Hold your fins, mask, snorkel, maybe a towel, something like that. You can get them all the way into a bigger size. So if you wanted to carry more gear, but I'm going to suggest this isn't really for scuba divers. The reason I say that is BC, regulator, fins, mask box, maybe your camera, maybe some other gear that you're going to bring with you. These are going to be a little small, okay? And maybe a little more difficult to carry when it's kind of heavy. For that, you're going to start stepping up into the accessory bags where they're a little bit larger, has a single strap. This is pretty lightweight. Again, it's smaller than that, so I wouldn't use this one for scuba diving. You want to head towards things like this. So this one's kind of handy because this whole pack fits into this. That's what these are. So if you're going to go traveling, you can throw this in your luggage, unpack when you get there, and then this gets a lot bigger to put your dive gear in, right? BCs, regs, that sort of thing. Has some backpack straps, makes it easier to carry. Okay? Heading up into the more heavy-duty line, you have the Tusa. This one's kind of cool because it can be, it can open like a duffel. You can open it down the middle like a duffel, or if you want to, you can just open the top like a top duffel, right? It's very clever. And this one's, you can't tell on camera, I'm sure, but the material's really dense and thick and super sturdy, and it has great backpack straps. Now, the king of all dive bags, really, in my opinion, is the stall sack. You can look up the review we did on that, but the stall sack is easily big enough for all your dive gear plus more. Not quite 2 sets, but it'll hold BC's, regs, extras. This has a cool feature on the inside. It's got a true dry bag built into it, which is great. Also, after you get your gear all packed in there, and then you figure out you didn't put your fins in yet, what do? You always try to push them to the side. Well, this one has a separate pocket just for your fins. Goes all the way to the bottom. Nice dense carry straps, backpacks, and it has a zipper on the side, so once you're all packed but you forgot you need to grab something at the bottom, you just reach in, grab it, pull it out. You don't have to unpack the bag. So what's a bag? Those are bags. You don't have anything to be nervous about. They're not going to hurt you. Hey, we hope you're enjoying this series. Turrell would like to ask you, if you have any other ideas for series you'd like to see us do, we're happy to get to them just as soon as possible. What? You have bad breath. If you hit that like button down below, we'll know we're doing the right thing. If you hit the subscribe button, we'll let you know when the next video comes out. Right, Turrell? He's not very good at this. Make it a great day.